Hello, good morning, and welcome to my channel, and welcome to day 5 of our Spring Easter non-traditional color card hop. This hop is being hosted by Donna Clerk and James, who is Little Spaceman Paper Crafts here on YouTube. And of course, there's a lot of other talented crafters joining in on this hop, and all of their links will be below in the description box. So today, from my card choice, my card choice started in Angie and Andrew's Burkholder's craft room while I was in Pennsylvania. I was walking around and I saw this lovely vellum paper, and I asked Angie, I said, can I use this? Because I had an immediate idea. And then I found this lovely, very stiff card. I think this is 110 pounds. Or it's like 250, 300 GSM. And then some gray. And that is going to be the basis for my non-traditional spring card. I'm also going to be using the sentiment from May's Hair Peeking Spring Greetings. And then I'm going to have to send this back to Angie because I lifted up her henna ink. This is by Hero Arts, and this is the henna lapis color ink. Going to be using a little Dovecraft 3D Pearl Effects. This was gifted to me by Gareth, who has created Homa G. Going to be using some of these 1-inch scallop circles. And my AdTech Crafters tape. And I'm going to be using a white pearl from this little lovely Floral Muse pack from Dovecraft. And this was gifted to me actually last year by Donna Clerkin. So, James. And so I'm going to be using that. Of course, my wink is Stella. So let's get started and I'll show you what the card looks like. This is the card that I created here. I haven't put an inside on it. These are the little punch outs we have. And so I'll put one together for you. Now on this sentiment, I actually use a stamp from Angie's house, and it says change is beautiful. And so I had stamped another one to bring with me. And of course, I got lost somewhere along the way back home. So this is an A2 size card. And we're just starting with the card base, which is navy blue. And then the gray, and then the vellum. And I cut each other just about 1/8 of an inch smaller on each of the sides right here. So the first thing we're going to do is put together our little flower. And all I did to do these flowers is to take my little punch out. And where's my little scrap paper? Here it is. Now I could have used blue paper to make this, but I didn't want everything to be so matchy-matchy. And let's face it, flowers really aren't all the same shades of color. I've never seen a flower with 2 petals the same color. So all I did was take the lapis here, and I'm using this little makeup spongy thing that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I just tapped on it, and then instead of rubbing it on there, I just tapped like this. Keeps the hands a lot cleaner. And that's all I did. And then because it's going to be folded in half, of course I want to do the other side too. And the insides I did leave just a little bit lighter than the other side. And then once I got through coloring them all, I stacked them all together and then just ran around the edges like this so that I wouldn't have any white edges showing. Okay, so I didn't think you guys would want to watch me do this, and I haven't learned to do it that fast yet with the fast forward and all that kind of stuff. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to take your little dot, your little paper here, and you are going to need some glue, and I'm just using my art glitter glue for that. It's always good to take a little pencil or a pen point. And I'm just going to sort of eyeball. I'm going to put this in a 1-inch square here. I hope I'm in frame. And I'm just going to sort of eyeball the middle and put a little dot there. That's going to help me center the petals. So when you're putting the petals on, now I learned this from Tracy Phillips. She's the one that inspired the flower part of this. You fold them in half, and then you're going to line it up to that dot right there. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to put a little glue on the back of it, and I'm going to line this up on that dot to start my petal. And then we'll take another one and do the same thing. Now this, whoops, wrong side. You do have to pay attention to what side you're putting the glue on, because you want your petals to go the same way. So this time what we're going to do is we're going to take this one and we're going to slightly edge it just a little bit inside the other one on that same dot, so that it goes around and around like this. And we're just going to keep doing this to build our flower. Whoops. And we're just going to keep putting it in just slightly inside like that until the flower is completely covered all the way around. And each time going back to this middle point here. I love my art glitter glue because it is fast drying. And I told Angie she's going to have to give it a try. I battled with her glue. Now, let me tell you a little bit more about the hop while I'm going on doing this right here, so you're not completely bored out of your mind. Like I said, the hop started on Monday, and it goes through Sunday. I think Crafty Crab, who is Katie, it has the last one. So, each day when you watch the video, you'll get a letter from each crafter. And on the last day, you're going to take those letters and you're going to unscramble them and you're going to arrange them into a word. On Sunday, which is the last day, you'll then take your word that you have unscrambled and you will go to Gareth's blog at Created Home with G, and you will enter the word, because we are going to be giving away some prizes. Now, one of the prizes is going to be a prize pack from the crafters who are participating, so you will get a little goodie bag from each crafter. The other prize is going to be a gift code from Gareth's store, Created Home with G. Oh, and I wish I could enter. But you will get a gift code. So if you figure it out early, you still cannot go and enter. None of the comments will be approved until Sunday, because we want everybody to watch the videos. So all you have to do is watch the videos and just subscribe to everybody's channel so we can support each other. That's important. So I am almost done with this. Now you can make this as thick or thin or as you want to. I think I've used about 16 or 17 of these. Make sure I'm going the right end. And you don't need to use much glue. As you know, art glitter glue dries clear, so it's very good to use when you get too much glue on a thing and it spills out on your project, as I often do. There we go. And I think I may not need all of these. I just think this makes a lovely little flower. Uh-oh, that one did not get done on the other side, and I definitely don't want it to be shown white. So I'm just kind of using the ink that's already on the sponge. Okay. I love that Dollar Tree sponge. It is so nice. I may have to go get some more of these and just use one for each color. It's very, very easy to do, and it picks up the color so well. I was very surprised at how well that does. Maybe one more. Okay. So there we have all our petals glued onto our little flower. And then I'm just going to take one of these flat bags and put them in the center. And I put my glue away, but I think I'm going to have to get it back. Each of these have like a little bit of glue on them, but you know, I want to make sure that it has a nice adherence to it. So I just add a little glue to that. And then we're just going to put that right in the middle. There we go. And I just think that creates a lovely little flower. Wipe off my glue. Okay, so then we're going to put that side and let the pearl dry on there. And start working with our card base. Now, the dilemma with vellum is that you're always going to see the adhesive behind it. There's just really not a whole lot you can do about that. But I still love using vellum. I think it's beautiful. And so I'm going to use my Adtech because it doesn't warp quite as bad as liquid glue. And I'm just going to go on the edges of it. Oh. Trying to keep it as smooth as possible. And I'm just going to do one little in the middle. And then I'm going to line this up. Okay, there we go. Oh. Alright, got it upside down. Well, that's okay. I can remember that and turn it up some the other way. Alright, so we got that done. And then I'm just going to adhere this to my card base. And I don't have to be quite as precious about this. Because I do want the blue showing. Alright. So that's quite lovely the way it is. But then we're going to stamp out our little sentiment. And I think I am going to use, I'm not going to put white. I'm going to use a little piece of this gray. And I think I'm going to use the lapis. Okay, and I'm just going to put it in a little corner. Okay. And then I'm going to use my scissors just to cut it out. And I think I'm going to use some decorative scissors just to give it a little decorative edge. I'm not going to make it too big. Okay. And I think I'm also going to take a little piece of white cardstock and back that up on there. And I'm just going to cut this out. See, I'm just using my scraps. even that up a bit. Okay. And then I'm going to take my sponge and just go over the edges of the white and bring in some of the blue that we used on the flower. I'd say I have really been enjoying this week with all the videos and all the different looks that you can achieve with just non-traditional colors, but still have a very springy or Eastery card. So I hope that if you have not seen the rest of them, that you will go back and check out all the other videos, because I have thoroughly enjoyed them myself. So I hope you will too. Now I am going to, I think I'm going around the edges of these two. Okay, and I'm just going to pop this up just a little bit with some dots, some little foam blocks here. And these little foam squares came from MayMayMadeIt.com, as well as the stamp set. I don't know if I told you that or not. Okay, so I'm going to put this on our little base here. And set that down right there. And I was going to pop it up, but I think that'll be too much dimension, probably. So I'm just going to glue this down. I'm going to put that right there in the corner. Okay, and then I'm going to take our flower. Now, I want to put some shine on it, and you have to realize that I wipe my pen off when I'm through, but because this, some of the color is lifted off of it when I do this. Not much, though. It's dried pretty well, but, you know, I have to give everything a little bit of shine. Just give it a little wink. And that actually didn't come off that time. And so I'm just going to put a little glue on the back of this. And stick it down around the corner of my card. And then just to add some more dimension to it, well, first of all, I think I'm going to go around the side. That's right. I went around the side of the card with some Wink of Stella. Just to give it a little bit of, a little shine, because you know I'm all about the shine. I love my sparkles. Okay. I'm going to use some of the Pearl Effects. And I put them on the top and the bottom on this one. But I think I'm just going to put them in the corners here. And I love how that looks. It is going to take some time to dry. And then you look like you have little pearl studs there. Alright, that is my non-traditional spring card. And I am going to leave the inside blank till I decide who I want to send it to. So, and I'm just going to put some of that gray cardstock in the middle. All right, my friends, I hope you enjoyed that. And if you do like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so by hitting that little Eiffel Tower up there on the screen. And make sure you tap the bell so you can be notified most of the time by YouTube. Also, please make sure that you go to the box in the description box below and watch all the other videos if you have not done so. And we still have 2 more videos, Saturday and Sunday, coming out. So thank you so much, Donna, for hosting this card hop. I thoroughly have been enjoying it, and I've enjoyed designing a card for you for this one too. So these are my cards. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye.